And we're back to learning Gimp in here, day 112. Let me show the dodge and burn tool. In simple terms, this brightens or darkens areas that you paint on. If you can't find it at all, go to Tools, Paint Tools, there it is, or press Shift D. So once again, I brush. So all of these functions are brush functions. Let me pick one with a hardness that's fairly low, like 25, 24. I have to increase the size a little bit. What's new here though are type for dodge and burn, and then range. Let us stick to dodge first, and this brightens areas. If I set it to shadows, I can paint on these darker areas and make them brighter. If I paint though right here on these brighter areas, it seems like nothing has happened. It's simply because there are no shadows, but if I switch to highlights and paint over the bright areas, then something happens. But vice versa, if I keep it to highlights and I paint over the dark areas, nothing really changes. Exposure can be seen as the intensity. And the burn is simply the opposite. So it darkens areas. Let me go to the midtones, like here this boat, for example. Highlights are yet again right here on the sand, and the shadows up there, right here on the top right. So this is what it does in principle. Just to show you a quick effect, you can make cheekbones, for example, a little bit more pronounced. Let me switch to dodge highlights. And if I just paint over it like this, you can see that's a little bit too strong. When we press Ctrl Z and I go down with the opacity to like 30%, I'll paint over this area right here. Still a little bit strong, but bear with me. Let me try the midtones. No, I actually keep it to highlights. So that's a good starting point for experimentation. And then I switch to burn and I paint directly below it. So this is supposed to be the shadow of the cheekbone, and the bright area will be the cheekbone itself. And all that you have to do now is to reduce the opacity of the copy right here. So I've got the same image on 2 layers and I've used the dodge and burn on the top layer. Then I reduce the opacity to like 25. And now you can see it looks actually pretty natural. And we've adjusted the cheekbone here a little bit, made it more prominent. And this is what you can easily and quickly do using the dodge and burn tool. If you want to practice, if you want to use the same image, you will find a link to it in the video description. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.